Agriculture may not be the main thing that you think about when you think of Youngstown's past, but it was a driving force in populating this area in the 1800s. Andrew DiPaolo checks out Youngstown's West Side and its connection to the city's early agriculture industry in part 2 of his series, Hidden Youngstown.
Long before steel mills were a fixture across all sides of the city, agriculture was an attractive way of life for some, including those hoping to settle west from states on the East Coast.
The primary economic activity was farming. And so when Youngstown Township was first settled in 1797, you had people coming in buying large tracts of land.
Fast forward a decade, Joshua Kyle arrives in then Youngstown Township and settles in what's now part of Youngstown's West Side.
They had over 1,000 acres at one point that they were doing various farming on, and I assume he was prosperous enough to afford this beautiful stone house.
The Kyle McClomb House, which sits on McClomb Road in Mill Creek Park, began construction in the early 19th century and is the oldest continuously inhabited house in the city.
All the stone was quarried right here out of this area, and there's a sawmill that the wood in it came from the sawmill that is now under Lake Glacier.
The home underwent some modernization in the 1930s, but remains largely the same as it did in the early 1800s. Barns, as you can imagine, were also crucial to the success of any farm. One of those barns still stands today. It was once part of the Price Farm dating back to the mid-1800s and spanned over much of what's now South Bella Vista Avenue.
It's kind of an honor, but it's also, I've got to live up to it. Is it as old as it is? I got to keep it in shape because I received it in perfect shape.
The barn that sits here now on South Bella Vista has been here since the mid-19th century, and of course is still in good condition, including the silo door that sits right behind me. And of course, barns like this, often two-story, played an important and crucial role in the agricultural industry in early Youngstown.
You have this entrance here in the bottom level, which is where they kept their livestock. You can see the pens and whatnot for horses and cows and everything else. Upstairs is the hayloft, where they would literally pile up either bales or raw hay. What's really uncommon about here is we're right in what's now the middle of the city of Youngstown. This is a neighborhood now. The farm property was subdivided into lots, and then developers built neighborhoods all around here.
For WFMJ Today, I'm Andrew DiPaolo.